let's get this out of the way. All right, so my story starts with graduating college, a nightmare for all of us. I had this big dream that I was going to be a writer in New York City, but as I started searching for more and more jobs, I realized that wasn't going to happen. And it just got to a point where I was like, I need any job. So I ended up getting a job in Philadelphia, yay, working in insurance. Yeah? Isn't it? I've never gotten cheered for telling someone I work in insurance, so I'm glad this is going well for you guys. I didn't know anything about insurance, and I was spending every day talking on the phone to people about it, and I think they knew. If I wasn't telling them what they were covered for, I was helping old people navigate the internet. And if you want to know what that's like helping your grandma navigate the internet, but you don't love her. You hate her. But I was very stressed out. I didn't have any friends in Philadelphia. I didn't have any family there. It was a big move for me. And my parents had helped me find this apartment up near Manayunk in Philadelphia. And I had always had a roommate. Even in college, it was me and two other girls in one room. And now, all of a sudden, I lived completely alone. And I didn't even, is someone clapping for that? It was very scary for me. I was very, very afraid all the time because I wasn't a city person. So literally everyone was a threat. If your child looked at me the wrong way, I was boxing out. And I was so afraid, and my parents had come and they had helped me move into this big apartment that I lived in by myself. And it was just like a living room, and then my room, and a bathroom. And when we were moving in, I had noticed the door looked weird. Like I opened it and I was messing with it. Like it looked like it had been like pushed in, and then they just kind of took like a scrap piece of plywood and just glued it and just held it there. And that was my door now. And it was unsettling, but I was 22 years old. I was like, all doors in Philadelphia look like that. And so it was a long day of moving in, and my parents had left, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take a nap. So I set my alarm for 4 p.m. And I wake up before the alarm, and I'm really groggy. And I go to get some cereal, and I notice that door is messed up, and I'm like, what is going on? So I go and I start messing with it, and like jiggling it, and just getting more and more anxious. And then I wake up again on the couch. That first thing had been a dream. And I'm like, that was really scary. So then I get up and I get my cereal because I'm still hungry. And, and then I look and I'm like, what the frick? That door is broken. So I start messing with it again. And I wake up again. I'm on the couch, and this time I'm like, I'm asleep. I am definitely asleep. So I start to panic, and I start trying to like move, and I can't move a single muscle. And then all of a sudden, from the other room, from my room, I hear a man yelling. And he's going, help! Help me! Someone help me! And I'm terrified, so I am not answering him. I am fighting to move and be awake and not in this. And I start freaking out so bad. Like I was religious, I'm not so much anymore. But I start freaking out so bad, I start praying as fast as I can. I'm like, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And then all of a sudden from the other room, I just hear the man laughing. Just this big, just loud laugh. And I just keep trying to pray, and I'm stumbling over my words, and I'm still fighting. And finally, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I yell, what do you want? And in this deep growl, he goes, you. And I wake up, for real. And it's a minute before my alarm went off. And then I lived in that apartment for a year. All right, thanks guys. Oh, sorry.